Not enough nonsense in your life? Need a little more? Well, get ready, because these two have it in spades. Loose talk.
What are you talking about? Nonsense.
Even looser opinions.
Please explain.
And you're along for the ride.
Everybody strap in!
This is The Burble with Benny and Az.
It didn't die, and it turned up.
Hello.
This is The Burble. My name is Benny.
My name is Az.
Now, this is Az number one. Obviously, we had Az last week, who was our fill-in, and we appreciate that very, very much.
Yeah, he did a good job.
It was a great job.
Yeah, he did all right.
He did bloody well, thank you very much. Anyway, welcome
At least he didn't have to change the intro.
Sorry?
At least he didn't have to change the intro.
Or spray the studio out after you've been in here.
Yeah, well, I survived the plague.
I didn't really want you over here. We just said you had the plague. I'm just like, I just, I need to buy shares in Glen 20. If you say that you've got the plague, I need to spray the bloody place out.
Absolutely.
So, anyway, welcome back to the Burble Studios. We are available on Apple iTunes. You can download us there through the podcasting app, and also make sure that you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, and you'll get notifications every single time that a new episode of the Burble is coming out, which is usually Saturdays here in Australia. We're on Spotify, we're on iHeartRadio, and wherever you can get podcasts everywhere, you can always find The Burble. We
are there like porn on the internet, wherever you look.
That's why the internet was invented, wasn't it?
Yeah, porn and cat videos.
On this episode of The Burble, and we have so much to talk about, hopefully we'll be able to get through it. There's a bloke, who apparently his farts kill mosquitoes. Some pheromone enzyme, whatever it is.
He needs to get around to my Christmas Barbie.
Yep, no worries. Walmart's in trouble, Walmart in the United States.
Not Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart's in trouble. Not only do they sell guns, like you can walk into Walmart, get yourself a whole bunch of toilet roll. It's like Costco almost.
Yeah.
Walk into Walmart, you can get yourself a gun. No, they also have these jumpers, which it's a sweater, pretty much.
Right.
It's a sweater. We don't call them jumpers here. Basically, jumpers are suicide. I'm an American. I need to kill myself.
And a Sloppy Joe's a loose meat sandwich.
Yes, that they serve in elementary schools. Well, anyway, there's a jumper that they're very sorry for selling because it depicts good old Santa Claus doing lines.
A bit of white snow for Christmas.
Have you heard about this banana that was taped to a wall?
Oh, how good's that? I wish I'd thought of that and got, what was it, $10 million or something?
No, it was 120,000.
Still, that's a lot of coin for a banana.
Yeah, it's taped to the wall. Yeah. And someone, we'll get into that a little bit later on. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, I need to bring up millennials. I don't want to, but I'm gonna.
Why?
Well, because millennials think that traditional manners like saying please and thank you are outdated. That's what they think.
Is that what they think?
That's what they think.
Well, they're wrong.
A sports reporter in the United States has actually discovered that a boyfriend was doing the dirty on her by looking at his Fitbit data.
Every Saturday night it'd go through the roof, apparently.
Apparently it was at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he was actually doing the dirty. Now, she does commentary and like on-ground stuff for the NFL. So if you got a chick like that, hang on a minute. What are you doing, you dumbass?
Well,
he's obviously getting the end in. There's a duck named Dave. There's a duck named Dave. Well, he's having his penis removed.
Yeah.
The duck is having its penis removed after being over amorous with the female ducks.
That's a bit harsh.
Yep, the drake is losing his dick.
Dude.
There's a whole bunch of other stuff coming up as well. This is The Burble.
Hit us up on the socials at theburble.com.au.
The term as a duck has really come to its own after poor Dave, a duck named Dave, has to have his schlong removed after injuring it after being over amorous.
Oh, he broke his dick.
Well, the duck's owner, Josh, claims the bird was mating with its female companions, Dora, Edith, and Frida. Now, look, if you're a cool duck, your name's Dave, it's shortened from David or whatever. Who are you?
Got a little duck goatee going on? Or?
Probably.
Yeah.
But Dora and Edith, I'm sorry, just the names alone would turn me off.
Well, no, he's looking at Dora and go, I'm going to explore her.
Yeah. But what about poor Edith, though?
Maybe she likes to watch.
You reckon?
I don't know.
So Do you reckon they take it in turns? Just like, I'm
You
going to
reckon
go.
duck orgy? Just line them up and just one at a time. You reckon one of the ducks has got like a little BDSM suit on, whipping the other duck? I don't know.
The gimp.
The game. I don't know how that works.
Well, anyway, Dave's little duck schlong
Righto.
has been injured. He injured himself and it got a nasty infection.
Ooh.
Now, normally you just like Monday afternoon down the VD clinic, just get a shot in the dick and away you go. He was prescribed antibiotics and his owner was tasked with washing his penis daily.
What do you do? I wash ducks' dicks.
What'd you do on the weekend? Oh, well, Dave got into the foul, literally. Monday morning, come round, I had to leave work. Neighbours rang me, ducks hawking everywhere in the backyard. Come home, got a filthy dick. So I had to that's why I'd take half a Monday off to clean a duck's dick. Well, the vets decided the only thing they could do to make it more comfortable was remove his manhood, leaving about a centimetre of duck dick behind.
How much dick did the duck have?
I have no idea.
How much dick did Dave the duck dick if Dave the duck could duck dick?
Oh, you're introducing a new, what do they call those things?
Dumb.
So Dave's here. I'm looking at a picture of Dave at the moment. And
He's not looking real happy, is he?
No, they've got the thing in his mouth, so he's like sedated and all that kind of thing. I don't think they've actually got photos of them chopping a duck dick off.
I wonder what duck dicks look like.
I have no idea.
Because,
it's
pigs' dicks are curly.
I guess.
Yeah, they are.
I've never used the dark web to find out pictures of...
Oh, you don't need the dark web, trust me.
It's almost like that mystery of what does a duck's dick look like. I would probably say it probably looks like the same thing of what a baby pigeon looks like because no one knows what a baby pigeon looks like.
This is true. They just come out of the egg fully formed and just shitting everywhere.
Yeah, like little crocodiles. As soon as they're hatched, they're like little bastards could kill you.
Yeah.
Or brown snakes.
Or Scott Morrison.
Yeah, well, that's true. So Dave's had his duck schlong removed. He is sans duck dick.
Ah, poor Dave.
And now...
seriously.
But apparently it was 10 times a day. These 3 female ducks were just getting, those really bad videos that they show about. Now, this is how you don't harass in the workplace.
Yeah, but that's Dave's like the anti-harassment duck.
He just goes, I'm the Drake. I'm giving you some Drake dick.
You reckon he just kicked the door of the duck house in? It's like, right, here I am,
so I wonder
ladies.
I wonder if this is where they got the voice for Donald Duck, because he's always pissed off.
Well, that's because he's pissed off because he's not got Dora and Edith and
Frida.
Yeah. If he had them, maybe he wouldn't be so pissed.
Look, I don't know how often ducks
Well, 10 times a day, apparently.
Apparently, according to Dave, it's just that something he has to do.
He's like the Snoop Dogg of ducks, really, isn't he?
What, getting stoned?
He's just got like pussy and hoes. He's probably sitting there with a big fat ass blunt and a low rider. He's the main duck. He's probably got a pimp cane and all,
and a boater hat.
You
need a boater hat to be.
Yeah, he's the pimp duck.
Verbal listeners, look, at risk, and if you're listening to this at work, it's not suitable for work, but if you can, we would love to know what a duck dick looks like. So flick them to theburbalau@gmail.com, or if you own ducks and know exactly what a duck schlong looks like, we'd love to have you on the program.
If you're duck and more than Dave, we want to know about it too.
I actually want to know. I want to know if anyone else has got an amorous duck. So send us an email at theburbalau@gmail.com, because we want you on this podcast to talk about duck dicks, because we've got nothing better to talk about.
That's premium content for us. That's like, it's top shelf.
It is top shelf. So if you know what a duck dick looks like, theburbalau@gmail.com. Get tapping on that keyboard right now. We'd love to have you on the podcast.
This is The Burble with Benny and Az.
As Greta Thunberg has been announced as the Time Person of the Year.
Yeah, she has.
Now, listen, I'm not going to blast her or anything like that, but I just have to say, Time have got a really shit record for naming people Person of the Year. Let's just go through a list of some of these people they've had.
Sure.
Let's start right at the top.
Yep.
Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
Adolf Hitler was named one of the Time Magazine Man of the Year.
Yeah, he was.
Now, this is before the war, I believe.
This is when he was like not so crazy, before the syphilis really took over.
Let's go for another one. They also had Stalin.
Joseph Stalin.
Joseph Stalin was also named as a Person of the Year. Now, was that after the war or?
I honestly don't know.
Who actually won the war?
Not Stalin.
Not Stalin. Well, the Red Army got in there and they were basically
Well, they switched sides.
The Red Army?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, they were kind of with Russia, with German there for a while. This might be the First World War. My history's a little rusty, which is really disappointing. But
Like your duck dick?
yeah, like my duck dick. Well, it's only a centimetre long now. Hitler made a deal with the Reds. He said, look, we'll gang up with you guys and we'll take over the world, blah, 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 blah.
Right, yeah.
And then something happened and Hitler turned on him. And then that's why they lost so many people trying to invade Russia in winter, which is a really bad idea.
Oh, yeah. You dumb idiots.
So I don't really know what Stalin did. I just think he let it happen. He was just like, whatevs.
Whatevs. Another person that's been named Man of the Year, which was Bill Clinton.
Yeah, he didn't really do much more than an intern, though, did he?
No, that's exactly right. I mean, he showed his true colours when they were white ropey jets.
Red, white and blue jets?
In the Oval Office. No, the Blue Angels weren't involved. But Greta Thunberg, so look, listen, she's still holding that same sign up going, classroom strike for climate change and all that kind of thing. What example is she showing to the younger people? Because she's saying that, how dare us, we've, stolen her hopes and dreams for a future and all that kind of thing. What about you? Get your school certificate, okay? Are you going to do this? Her parents are actors.
Yeah.
They're actors.
Yeah.
They would have taught her that script, and then they sailed over the North Atlantic, got to New York, all that kind of thing. Like,
she's obviously a shill.
Where's a iceberg when you need one? Happened to Titanic.
Well, no, it melted because of global warming. So, look, I honestly think that Time just need to back the up on when they pick people, right?
Yeah.
Just go, look, we got this bloke, imagine it was 1928 and 29 or something like that. We got this bloke, his name's Hitler. He seems to be doing good things for Germany, he's got this little porn stash going on and funny shorts, but he's all right. Let's put him in. Let's give him a
crack.
And then, they put him on the cover and all of that, and then 2 years later, bam, turns out to be one of the biggest dicks in history.
Do you think they put him on the cover just to push sales of Mein Kampf, his book? Is it Mein Kampf?
Mein Kampf.
Mein Kampf.
My struggle.
My duck dick. Ruling Germany with a duck dick in your hand. And that's the shaky one you tried to hide behind your back in your,
That's only because he had a bad meth addiction.
That and the fact he had syphilis.
Well, that too.
All of Hitler's good decisions were made because of meth and syph. Get into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, this Greta Thunberg thing, I don't think they've actually booked her on any, American
is she
talk
allowed
shows.
on TV? Because that's got a
don't know.
carbon footprint and stuff.
Oh, well, how's she going to get a message out if she doesn't go on TV?
Oh,
an idiot.
Well, she's already attacked Helicopter of the Year. We can't call a woman of the year anymore. We can't call a man. It's like Time. Well, can we even call it Time, or is that disrespectful to Time?
Who subscribes to Time magazine?
I don't know.
Is it like people they go, I'll subscribe to it and stuff like that, but I could just get it online rather than just getting the hard
who
copy.
really has magazines anymore?
Well, there are people collect National Geographic magazines.
Yeah.
Because they're actually worth collecting. But, if you got a subscription to bloody Take 5 or Woman's Day or, the Woman's Weekly, which is a poorly named magazine in my opinion.
Yeah, well, it comes out weekly, monthly.
If they called it the monthly.
You couldn't call it a Woman's Monthly, could
mate,
you?
you'd be up in arms about it.
Ida would be turning in a grave. Is she dead?
No, she runs the ABC now.
Oh, right.
And there's job cuts there.
Who's the other one? Maggie Tabra.
Maggie Tabra.
She used to flog the Woman's Weekly, didn't she?
Maggie Tabra apparently used to be Mavis Bramston, if you know your TV history.
Oh, really?
She was Mavis Bramston.
Well, there you go.
Greta Thunberg, Person of the Year. Do you agree that she should have been the Person of the Year or not?
Well, it's been a shit year, really. Who else? Well, who's your nominee for Person/Attack Helicopter of the Year?
Person of the Year? Oh, mate, I could probably say Tom Gleeson after winning the Gold Logie.
Let's go global. Let's not just stick in Aussie.
Okay, let's go global. Mate, I've got no idea, to be personal. What really? Boris Johnson, isn't he? If you're going to put a lunatic on the bloody cover of
Lunatic
Time magazine,
that's given lunatics a bad name.
Yeah, I know that.
Did you know he hid in a broom closet the other day because he saw a reporter coming?
But did you see on the last day of campaigning over in Britain for the election?
Yeah.
He had a styrofoam brick wall put up with something printed on it, and he drove through it with a bobcat, and he had all the media there, and then once he got out and climbed up on top of it, and he's spouting all this stuff.
It's trying to out bloody Trump, is he? Or
He just looks like he's just come from a drunken Chinese meal with like the associate partners of a firm.
He does.
His hair's all f***ed up. It looks worse than
he's
Trump.
dishevelled.
He does look dishevelled.
Is there a prime ministerial ironer? Like, he's got suits and shit. They'd be nice Savile Row suits. Obviously, he's a
Can
prime
you imagine
minister.
his bedroom at 10 Downing?
Ew.
Like, you'd be
He'd have
like,
Macca's wrappers and